Welcome back. You're watching TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz 2019 with the scores showing McIntosh Memorial on 7 and Supreme on 5. And now it's time for the Junior Challenge face-off, where a member of each team will face off against a member of the opposing team in math, science, English language, and social studies. The first face-off is in mathematics, and this is Amoya White from McIntosh Memorial up against Captain Naima Maxwell from Supreme. Amoya, what is the sum of 232, 205, and 87?
524.
Correct. If one pill contains 2.85 milligrams of medication, what is the total amount of medication in 1,000 such pills?
2,850 liters.
Judges? That's incorrect. Would you like to try, Naima?
No, miss.
It's 2,850 milligrams. Amoya, if A equals 7, B equals 3, and C equals 2, what is A cubed plus B plus 5C?
52.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Amoya? Naima, rather.
Yes, miss. 68.
Incorrect. It's 356. Amoya, if 7 kilograms of meat cost $500 and $560, how much will 2 kilograms of the same meat cost?
$190.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Naima?
Yes, miss. $160.
That is correct. Amoya, if n% of 70 equals 7, what is n?
10.
Correct. Naima, your questions. What is the sum of 275, 220, and 73?
568.
Correct. A tin of sweets weighs 6.098 kilograms. What would be the weight of 1,000 tins of those sweets?
6,980 kilograms.
That is correct. Naima, what is the value of 5ABC if A equals 7, B equals 6, and C equals 2?
75.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Amoya?
No, thanks.
It's 420. Naima, if 1 ton of coal costs 1,950, what is the cost for 2 kilograms of the same coal?
3,900.
That's incorrect. Would you like to try, Amoya?
No, thank you.
It's $3.90. Naima, if n over 20 equals 2 over 10, what is n?
10.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Amoya?
Yes, 4.
That is correct. That's the end of the math face-off. We move on to science. This is Jamark Spalding from McIntosh Memorial up against Jamari Williams from Supreme. Jamark, does an object placed in water have 1, 2, or 3 forces acting on it?
Pause.
Incorrect. Jamari, would you like to try?
Yes, thank you, miss. 2.
That is correct. Jamark, 2 parts of the eye bends light that enters it. One is the lens. What is the other?
The pupil.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Jamari?
Yes, thank you, miss. The iris.
Incorrect. It's the cornea. Jamark, an aeroplane is slowed down by friction between the air and the aeroplane. What is another name for this force? Would you like to try, Jamari?
No, thank you, miss.
It's air resistance. Jamark, which instrument uses a magnetic needle to show direction?
A compass.
Correct. And what type of change takes place when sugar is heated? Would you like to try, Jamari?
No, thank you, miss.
It's reversible change. Your questions now, Jamari. What happens to an object when its weight is equal to the force of water pushing up on the object? Would you like to try, Jamark?
Yes, miss. Balance force.
That is incorrect. It floats. Jamari, what name is given to the innermost layer of the eye?
The cornea.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Jamark?
No, thank you, miss.
It's the retina. Jamari, using the term friction, state how a boat on water is slowed down. Jamark, would you like to try?
No, miss.
It is slowed down by friction between the water and the boat. Jamari, if a magnet is suspended and allowed to turn freely, in which two directions will it point?
North and south.
That is correct. And when paper burns, what is it changed to?
Ashes.
That is correct. That's the end of the science face-off. We move on to English language. This is between Gabrielle James, the captain of McIntosh Memorial, and Danielle Roden from Supreme. Gabrielle, give a 5-letter word starting with L, which means angry and outraged. Danielle, would you like to try?
No, thank you, miss.
It's livid. Gabrielle, form a noun from the word enroll.
Enrollment.
Correct. Complete this proverb. A stitch in time.
Saves 9.
Correct. And by adding a prefix, give the opposite of allow.
Unallow.
That's incorrect. Would you like to try, Danielle?
No, thank you, miss.
It's disallow. Gabrielle, spell the word tyrant.
Tyrant.
Correct. Danielle, give a 4-letter word beginning with B, which means to speak in a boastful manner.
Brag.
Repeat.
Brag.
Correct. Form a noun from the word prepare.
Preparation.
Correct. Complete this proverb. Half a loaf is better.
Than no bread at all.
Correct. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of pure.
Impure.
Correct. And spell the word timid.
Timid.
That's 5 for 5 for Danielle. We move on to the final face-off in social studies. This is Yamari O'Connor from McIntosh Memorial up against Adrian McKenzie from Supreme. Yamari, which of these countries has the highest population? Guyana, Jamaica, or Barbados?
Barbados.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Adrian?
Yes, miss. Guyana.
Incorrect. It's Jamaica. Yamari, which lines are used to locate places on a map?
Lines of latitude and longitude.
Correct. Which group of Amerindians settled in Guatemala and Belize?
The Mayas.
Repeat.
The Mayans.
Correct. Which group of people introduced rice to the Caribbean?
The Chinese.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Adrian?
No, thank you,
It's
miss.
the Indians. Yamari, about 75% of Jamaica's land surface is made up of which rock type?
Limestone.
That is correct. Adrian, your questions. Which of these countries has the highest population? St. Kitts and Nevis, Trinidad and Tobago, or St. Vincent and the Grenadines?
Trinidad and Tobago.
That is correct. What is the name of the imaginary line where the date changes one day when passed?
equator.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Yamari?
The date line.
Judges? Would you like to try? Oh, that was the, yeah, okay. Yamari, that's incomplete. It's the international dateline. Adrian, which group of Amerindians settled in Mexico?
The Aztecs.
Correct. Which group of people introduced the drum as a tool of communication to the Caribbean?
The Africans.
Correct. And what is the dominant rock type in the Cayman Islands?
Limestone.
And that is correct. So at the end of the face-off, we have McIntosh Memorial on 15 and Supreme on 18. And we go for a break, and when we come back, it will be time for the final challenge. So please stay with us.